Dear brothers and sisters, yesterday was a feast of St. Catherine of Siena, and her life is very interesting. She's a very important personality in the history of the church, in the life of the church. She was a mystic and a religious saint, and also patroness of Italy and Europe. So her birth and early life. St. Catherine of Siena was born in 1347 in Siena, Italy, as the 24th of 25 children. So her parents had 25 children, and she was the second to the youngest. So she belonged to devout and prosperous family. So her mystical experiences, Catherine of Siena claimed to have received visions from a young age, including encounters with Jesus, Mary, and various saints. These mystical experiences profoundly influenced her spiritual life. Her first experience was at the age of 6. She wanted to be a religious. She didn't want to get married, but as she was growing and she came to the age of getting married, her parents wanted to arrange for her wedding. She had a beautiful long hair, and she cut her hair off so that nobody will like her and nobody will marry to her. And her mother was furious. She got angry and she was upset, and she gave a difficult job. She was treated as a servant. She had to serve the entire family for some time, until her dad, who saw her praying, and while she was praying, there was a dove over her head floating, and he was very much touched by this experience himself. So then, of course, they treated her differently as their beloved child. So her religious dedication at the age of 16, then Catherine joined the Third Order of Saint Dominic, dedicating herself to a life of prayer, fasting, and works of charity. Spiritual advisor. Despite her lack of formal education, Catherine became renowned for her wisdom and insight, often advising prominent figures including popes and politicians. Papal influence. Catherine played a significant role in persuading Pope Gregory XI to return to Rome from Avignon. So of course, 1377, she was very successful bringing the Pope to Rome, where Pope belongs, according to her. So the Avignon papacy, or Avignon, that Pope's palace was closed and it was ended. Letters and writings. She wrote hundreds of letters, as well as spiritual classic, the Dialogue, which records her conversation with God. Her writings emphasized the importance of love, obedience, and humility. Peacemaker. Catherine worked tirelessly to reconcile warring factions within Italy and to promote peace among European nations, earning her the title of Peacemaker, Stigmata, and Miracles. She experienced the stigmata, wounds resembling those of Christ. Though they were invisible to others, numerous miracles were attributed to her intercession during her lifetime and after her death. So death and canonization. St. Catherine died in Rome in 1380 at the age of 33. Our Lord Jesus Christ also was crucified at the age of 33. So she was canonized by Pope Pius II in 1461 and declared a doctor of the Church by Pope Paul in 1970. Catherine of Siena's legacy. St. Catherine of Siena is remembered for the profound spirituality, devotion to the Church, and tireless efforts to bring about reform and peace during the period when there was chaos in Europe.